Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Thunderous applause from an enormous muted crowd. Good evening. Welcome to the July 2021 Bloom's Music Hall. It is a balmy, sticky evening here in the still city of Sheffield, where I'm being beamed in to a virtual Bloomsbury, and we have a wonderful array of guests lined up tonight for your entertainment. Before we get underway, make sure you've got a pen and a paper handy, because we will be having the legendary Bloom's Music Hall quiz at half time with a proper prize and everything. And one other thing, of course, fire regulations. If there is a fire, if the fire alarm does go off, there isn't a drill scheduled for this evening. And also, you're all in your own houses, so I would seriously address that. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road by introducing our first artiste of the evening, one of the stalwarts of the Bloom's Music Hall. Let's give a huge muted round of applause, please, for the wonderful Fiona Rule. Take it away, Fiona.
Down our road there lives a man I'd like you all to know. He grew a great big marrow for the local flower show. When the story got around, they came from far and wide. And when the people saw the marrow, everybody cried, "Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty! It must be 2 foot long, or even more. It's such a lovely colour, it's nice and round and fat. I never thought a marrow could grow as big as that. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before." He was leaning on his garden gate the other day and beckoned to a lady who lived across the way. He took her down the garden path and showed it her with pride. And when she saw the size of it, the little lady cried, "Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty! It must be 2 foot long, or even more. It's such a lovely colour, it's nice and round and fat. I never thought a marrow could grow as big as that. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before." Then the flower show was held and everybody went to see that great big marrow lying there inside the tent. When the judges came around to give the prizes out, they only took one look at it and they began to shout, "Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty! It must be 2 foot long, or even more. It's such a lovely colour, it's nice and round and fat. I never thought a marrow could grow as big as that. Oh, what a beauty! I've never seen one as big as that before. I've never seen one as big as that. I've never seen one as big as that. I've never seen one as big as that before."
Yay! Thank you, Fiona. Great song. I was chatting to Fiona the other day. I said, "What do you do when you're not doing music hall?" She said, "To be honest, Russ," she said, "I haven't got time. I'm obsessed with collecting Beatles records. I do it all day, every day, 24/7. I can't stop. Sometimes I don't eat. Sometimes I don't sleep. I'm just obsessed with collecting Beatles records." I said, "Blimey, perhaps you need help." She said, "I've got 3 copies of that already." Moving on next, another stalwart of the wonderful Bloom's Music Hall. Let's have a virtual, muted, but heartfelt round of applause, please, for the very wonderful Janet Evans. Take it away, Janet.
My mother said when first I wore a long black skirt and blouses, you always keep your eye on anything that's wearing trousers. They're always running after chitty little girls like me. But if one starts to cheek me, I control my dignity. 'Cause my mother said, always look under the bed before you blow the candle out to see if there's a man about. I always do, but you can make a bet. It's never been my luck to find a man there yet. One night, I found a man upstairs beneath my bed. How funny. But when I pulled him out, I found it was but a tailor's dummy. Oh, it did upset me. I screamed out in alarm. But I made him stop there all night long because he couldn't do me harm. And my mother said, always look under the bed before you blow the candle out. See if there's a man about. I always do, but you can make a bet. It's never been my luck to find a man there yet. The girl next door had burglars in. Beneath her bed one tarried. She caught him and reformed him. In a fortnight they were married. If there's a young man here tonight who fancies I'm all right, I'll leave our doors wide open. You can rob our house tonight. 'Cause my mother said, always look under the bed before you blow the candle out. See if there's a man about. I always do, but you can make a bet. It's never been my luck to find a man there yet. Oh, it's never been my luck to find a man there yet.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you. It's all front, you know. It's all front, because the last time I saw Janet, I said to her, Janet, I want to make mad, passionate love to you all night long. She looked me straight in the eye and said, Russell, if you do and I find out, there'll be trouble. This is a knees up classic from 1901. You're going to know the chorus, even though we're muted. Please join in. On a Sunday afternoon, where the honeysuckle bloom and all nature seems at rest, in a little rustic bower amid the perfume of the flower, a maiden sat with one she loved the best. As they sang the song of love, from the arbour up above came a bee who sat upon the vine. As it sipped the honeydew, they both swore that they'd be true, and he whispered to her words she thought divine. You are my honeysuckle, I am the bee. I'd like to sip the honey sweet from your red lips, you see. I love you dearly, dearly, and I want you to love me. You are the honeysuckle, I am the bee. You are the honeysuckle, I am the bee. I'd like to sip the honey sweet from your red lips, you see. I love you dearly, dearly, and I want you to love me. You are the honeysuckle, I am the bee. So beneath the sky so blue, these two lovers firm and true, with their hearts all filled with bliss. As they sat there side by side, she asked her to be her bride. She answered yes and sealed it with a kiss. For her heart had yielded soon amongst the honeysuckle bloom. Now that they wander day by day. And she said, just like the bee, I will build a home for thee. And the bee then seemed to answer them and say, You are my honey, honeysuckle, I am the bee. I'd like to kiss the honey sweet from your red lips, you see. I love you, dilly dilly, and I want you to love me. You are my honey, honeysuckle, I am the bee. Sing it with me. You are my honey, honeysuckle, I am the bee. I'd like to kiss the honey sweet from your red lips, you see. I love you, dilly dilly, and I want you to love me. You are my honey, honeysuckle, I am the bee. Thank you. One thing I got when I was working that song out is that in fact it's absolutely disgusting. It's an absolute filthy innuendo, smut ridden, hive of depravity. I think that a lot of people will be surprised that something really, really old could also be a depraved, smut-ridden seat of depravity. But those people don't know our next singer. Let's have a song, please, from the very wonderful and pure as the driven slush, Mr. John Cain. Take it away, John.
The word donor may not be normal to some of you, but in the 1800s, it was your best girl or the lady of the house. These days, it's reserved for blood or kebabs. I've got a little donor, I'm about to own her, I've asked her to marry me. Now first she said she wouldn't, and then she couldn't, and then she whispered, well, I'll see. But please be Mrs. Hawkins, Mrs. Henry Hawkins, or across the seas I'll roam. Liza, you're a daisy, gold, you drive me crazy. Won't you come and share my home? Oh, won't you? Oh, Liza, dear Liza, if you die as an old maid, we've got only yourself to blame. Oh, Liza, dear Liza, had you fancy Hawkins for your other name? I remember our first meeting, and was a greeting, just you watch what you're about. Well, a pretty face, she points up, and then she turns her nose up, saying, just you watch it, or I'll shout. Well, I thought I would surprise her, surprise my darling Liza, and I cops around the waist like this. Says I must be dreaming. She said, stop it, I'll start screaming. I said, if you do, I'll kiss ya. Oh, Liza, dear Liza, if you die as an old maid, you've got only yourself to blame. Oh, Liza, dear Liza, had you fancy Hawkins for your other name? Now she wears a little bonnet with feathers stuck upon it, covering a fringe or curl. But to me she is the sweetest, the prettiest and neatest donor in the whole wide world. But she'll be Mrs. Hawkins, Mrs. Henry Hawkins. I got her for to name the day. Yes, we settled it last Sunday and we're off to church on Monday, driving in a little donkey shay. Well now, oh, Liza, dear Liza, if you die as an old maid, you got only yourself to blame. Oh, Liza, dear Liza, Mrs. Henry Hawkins is a first-class name. Mrs. Henry Hawkins is a first-class name.
Hey, thank you, John. That was lovely. We have got a couple of real Stone Cold Music Hall classics coming up next, and it was a very good quiz. I just have to take issue with one thing: the most dangerous animal in Britain is not cows. It's our next singer. It's Mr. Alec Dunnachie. Take it away, Alec.
Just got into Paris from the southern sunny shore. I to Monte Carlo went just to raise my winter's rent. Dame Fortune smiled upon me like she's never done before. And I've now such lots of money, I'm a gent. Yes, I've now such lots of money, I'm a gent. As I walk along the Bois de Boulogne with an independent air, you can hear the girls declare, he must be a millionaire. You can hear them sigh and wish to die, you can see them wink the other eye at the man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. I stay indoors till after lunch, and then my daily walk to the great triumphal arch is a grand triumphal march, observed by each observer with the keenness of a hawk. I'm a mass of money, linen, silk and starch. I'm a mass of money, linen, silk and starch. As I walk along the Bois de Boulogne with an independent air, you can hear the girls declare, he must be a millionaire. You can hear them sigh and wish to die, you can see them wink the other eye at the man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. I patronized the tables at the Monte Carlo hell till they hadn't got a sou for a Christian or a Jew. Then quickly went to Paris for the charms of Mademoiselle, who's the lodestone of my heart, what can I do? When with 20 tongues she swears that she'll be true. As I walk along the Bois de Boulogne with an independent air, you can hear the girls declare, he must be a millionaire. You can hear them sigh and wish to die, you can see them wink the other eye at the man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. You can hear them sigh and wish to die, you can see them wink the other eye at the man who broke the bank of Monte Carlo.
Yes. Thank you, Alec. Wonderful. What a classic tune that is. It's real. Doing this here always cheers me up, and that's good because I needed cheering up this week. I've had a terrible week. It's not at all funny. A friend of mine died. He got killed in an accident at work. It was awful. He worked in the Nestle factory, and there was a terrible accident, and a huge pallet of chocolate fell on him. And he was lying there, and every time he shouted out, "The Milky Bars are on me!" everybody else in the warehouse went, "Yay!" Terrible, terrible thing. Our next artiste for you this evening with another Stone Cold classic of the music hall tradition, and an old classic as well, one that goes back to the early days, is the fantastic Mr. Dominic McGrath. Let's have a huge, muted but warm and powerful round of applause for Dominic McGrath. Take it away.
Well, my name it is Sam Hall, Sam Hall, Sam Hall. Well, my name it is Sam Hall, Sam Hall. Well, my name it is Sam Hall, and I hate you one and all. Yes, I hate you one and all. Damn your eyes. Yes, I hate you one and all. Damn your eyes. Well, I killed a man, they said, so they said, so they said, and for that I'll end up dead. The judge said, the judge said, I killed a man, they said, I smashed his bloody head, and I left him lying dead. Damn his eyes. I left him lying dead. Damn his eyes. Oh, the parson, he did come. He did come, he did come. Up to Tyburn, he did come. He did come. Oh, the parson, he did come. And he looked so bloody glum. And he spoke of kingdom come. Damn his eyes. He spoke of kingdom come. Damn his eyes. I saw Molly in the crowd. In the crowd. In the crowd. I saw Molly in the crowd. In the crowd. I saw Molly in the crowd, and I hollered right out loud, hey Molly, ain't you proud? Damn your eyes. Hey Molly, ain't you proud? Damn your eyes. On the gallows I did grope, with no hope, with no hope. Then the hangman pulled his rope. Damn his eyes. I didn't give a fig as I danced the Tyburn jig, and ne'er a word I cried, tumbling down, and ne'er a word I cried as I died. Oh, me name, it is Sam Hall, and I hates you one and all. You're a bunch of bastards all. Damn your eyes. Now I've sung my funeral now. Next I'll meet you all in hell, and I hopes you frizzles well. Damn your eyes. Yes, I hope you all burn well. Damn your eyes.
Whoa. Whoa. Blimey, Charlie. Let's all just take a few moments to settle ourselves and process what we've just experienced. Thank you, Dominic. Music hall as if Lee Strasberg was a turn at the Canterbury. Fantastic stuff. We'll have Dom will be back in a little while to see us out for the evening. That was wonderful. We have cantered through our show this evening, and we are sadly, after we've just heard that, we are sadly down to our last performer for the evening, but fear not, it's a good one. Let's have a big, muted but heartfelt and enthusiastic round of applause, please, for our last performer this evening, the very wonderful Elaine Eliott. Take it away, Elaine.
I don't like boys, they are so rude. I would not like them if I could. Well, Johnny Jones is not so low. He tells me things I want to know. There's Sister Sue and her young spark. They're always sitting in the dark. When I go in, it's run and play. And so I said to Ma one day, what's that for, eh? Oh, tell me, Ma. If you don't tell me, I'll ask Pa. But Ma said, oh, it's nothing. Shut your row. So I asked Johnny Jones, see, and I know now. Pa took me up to town one day to see the shops and sights are gay. Oh, how the ladies made me stare. They nearly all had yellow hair. And one of them, oh, what a shame, she called Pa Bert. It's not his name. She went like this and winked her eye. And so I said to Pa, oh my, what's that for, eh? Oh, tell me, Pa. If you don't tell me, I'll ask Ma. But Pa said, oh, it's nothing. Shut your mouth. So I asked Johnny Jonesy, and I know now. Here, I know something no one knows. Ma's making, oh, such pretty clothes. Too big for Dolly they must be, and they are much too small for me. There's little frocks and socks and shoes and ribbons, reds and pinks and blues, and little bibs as well there are, and other things. So I asked Ma, what's them for, eh? Oh, tell me, Ma. If you don't tell me, I'll ask Pa. But Ma said, oh, it's nothing. Shut your row. So I asked Johnny Jones, see? And I know now. Yes, I asked Johnny Jones, see? And I know now.
Thank you, Elaine. My God, we've been on a roller coaster tonight, haven't we? Highs to the depths of despair. Well, sadly, Elaine brings us to the end of our entertainment for this evening. Just before I get Dominic to come back and sing us out, I'd just like to take a moment to say thank you to everybody who has sung and dittied for us tonight. So thank you to Fiona, thank you to Janet, thank you to John, to Alec, to Dominic and to Elaine. My name is Russ and I have been your MC for the evening. And most of all, of course, thank you to everybody here for coming and listening to us, because if it wasn't for you, this would just be a really weird Zoom call. Just before we bring Dom back, I'll say that we're not quite sure when our next music call will be. However, I'm going to let you into a secret. There are talks going on that our next show might be, get this, in an actual room, a venue with an audience and people and everything. So, watch the social media. We will keep you informed. I'm really looking forward to that. So, thanks once again to everybody. Give yourselves a big, virtual, warm, silent, but heartfelt round of applause. And I'm going to invite Dominic to come back now and sing us out with Dear Old Pals. And he's even got the lyrics up on the screen for you to join him with. There's no excuse. Thanks ever so much, everybody. Take it away, Dom.
Dear old pals, jolly old pals, clinging together in all sorts of weather. Dear old pals, jolly old pals, give me the friendship of dear old pals. Dear old pals, jolly old pals, clinging together in all sorts of weather. Dear old pals, jolly old pals, give me the friendship of dear old pals.
Thank you, Dom. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon. Good night. Cheers.